Good morning, I'm Clinton Griffiths. Sparks fly as USDA Secretary Tom Vilsack was grilled before the House Ag Committee on Wednesday. Lawmakers challenging the Ag Secretary when it came to SNAP benefits, farm income, and fertilizer prices. Ag Day's Michelle Rook joins me. Michelle, this all comes on the heels of USDA releasing the new Census of Ag, which, as we told viewers yesterday, shows a drop again in the number of farms in this country.
Clinton Republican Congressman Austin Scott of Georgia took Ag Secretary Vilsack to task on the shrinking percentage of the USDA budget that's going to farmers in production agriculture. Scott says the misdirected priorities of the Biden administration are the reason the U.S. is losing farmers and why food prices are higher. Representative Scott says in 2010, SNAP and food program spending was about 67% of USDA's budget, with 33% going to farm and commodity funding or conservation. However, today that allocation is 80% to food and nutrition programs.
So that leaves 20% instead of 33% for conservation, production agriculture, all of the other things that the USDA does. Just simple math. Less than 10% of your total USDA funding now is going to go to production agriculture. Is that correct?
Congressman, I don't know if that's correct or not. What's the point?
Scott replied that his point was that Vilsack testified about the loss of family farms in the new census data, but says, quote, starving farmers don't get to plant the food to feed hungry people, end quote. And the heated exchange continued.
We had record income, but the problem
No, sir, you did not.
Income was concentrated.
21 and 22 were good, but 23 was bad. You gloss over the 23 number.
No, it was not bad. It was actually above the historic average. The 3 years
It was a significant
total,
fall off.
Best 3 years in 50 years, for sure. I think the best years from a net cash income ever. So,
Secretary Vilsack, have you talked to any farmers
I
about
have
how much
talked to more
fertilizer
farmers
costs,
than you have,
about how much
sir.
diesel costs, about the cost of land rent because of what you've done with solar
cash,
subsidies and everything
farm.
else?
Vilsack rebutted by saying the problem is food production is concentrated in the hands of large farms.
And I've got nothing against production agriculture and large operators. We need them. The question is, what are we doing about
Secretary
the other
Vilsack.
93%?
Scott concluded that the American public does not want to be reliant on foreign sources of food and is facing higher food prices than before the Biden administration. He says more dollars need to be targeted to production agriculture instead of green energy programs and the like. I'm Michelle Rook reporting for Ag Day.